Friday the 13th is one of those rare examples of horror movie franchises who still manage to stand the test of time. I mean, come on. Jason has been to summer camps, New York, fucking hell, and even space. I mean, this man can do anything he wants to. Despite the fact that half of the series has been ridiculous and cliche flunks, I still see Jason Halloween costumes every year, and more references to these movies in pop culture. He's fucking everywhere. Which brings us to our main topic of discussion. Because now we finally have this new Friday the 13th video game. And no, I'm not talking about all the shitty ports and fan-made games on PC, because I guarantee you I would not be making this review if that were the case. So first, let's get some background on this whole project, because I've actually been following this game for quite a couple years already. They made a Kickstarter page a couple years ago for this game asking for a few $100,000, and it ended up gaining over $1 million. Along with that, they gained the rights to the franchise by the original director Sean S. Cunningham and received additional help from horror movie legends such as Tom Savini and Kane Hodder. So enough with the process of the game and on to the game itself. So the game poses as a strictly multiplayer game where one person is randomly chosen to be Jason, obviously the best part of the game, and the other people are stuck scrambling for their eggs and attempting to survive the night. And to address the misleading reviews which state the only fun part of the game is being Jason, my friends and I actually enjoy beating the crap out of Jason, and the adrenaline from escaping his grasp. This game stands with a completely original and inventive idea, but this game is not perfect by any means whatsoever. First off, Gun Media did a great job with this title, let me just get that out. But the amount of glitches in the first few weeks of its release was fucking bullshit. I cannot tell you how many times I've been Jason, anticipating to kill every counselor in a unique and fun way and being disappointed by having some cuck glitch in the map, leaving me to embarrass myself and wait the rest of the round out. But that is only one of the game's shortcomings. In any good game, if the host in an online lobby leaves like an asshole, there's this little concept called host migration, which should come into play. It's not fucking rocket science. If some 10-year-old piece of shit can't miss his bedtime and has to get off, the entire lobby shouldn't have to suffer for that little shit. It just seems like a simple concept, but apparently not for Friday the 13th. I could be playing Friday the 13th and I could be having the best game of my entire life. Like, I mean, Pauly D perfect. And then poof, game is over and I get 0 XP. That is chicken shit. Just fix this, Gun Media. It's not fucking rocket science. Another topic to address with this game is team killing, which is both a blessing and a curse. I am not going to sit here and act like a hypocrite because I do partake in the team killing, because it's just incredibly hilarious for a 7-year-old to cry in a video game. No denying that. But it also takes away from the genuine nature of the game and its validity. The fact that I am abusing a major flaw in this game is a bad sign, Gun Media. The serious overtone of this game is being diluted by team killers and glitchers. Despite the fact that this game has a slew of issues and problems to fix, the good people at Gun Media aren't complete idiots, and I'm sure they are aware of all of this. They addressed the public and these major flaws by releasing an apology video, which stated that all players would receive a large amount of CP and a new Jason skin. By the way, major props for the NES reskin, that was fucking legendary. To summarize, Gun Media is composed of gamers, not just a bunch of schmucks in suits trying to hybrid a Jason game. So there is a respect for Gun Media. Once again, although this game is buggy as shit, I'm going to be outright honest and say I haven't had as much fun with the game as this in an extremely long time, and that in itself is enough to give this game an incredibly high score. But I am no biased dude though, so I'm looking at this game with a completely broad perspective and an unexperienced opinion. To conclude, if you're a fan of horror games or suspenseful games, this possibly might be for you. Just try to check it out. And if you're always online with your friends, this is definitely made for you. This game is meant to be enjoyed with a full party of friends, where nobody glitches like assholes and everyone takes this game seriously. I'm not gonna lie, being a huge fan of all horror movies and Friday the 13th movies and video games, I was in love with this game, so unrealistically I would give this game a 9.5. That's just my opinion, I am biased as shit, do not listen to me. But, looking at all the glitches and all the bugs in the game's servers, I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. I would recommend it to anyone who likes horror movies and games you can play with your friends. Thank you guys for watching. This has been my first video. We'll have more reviews and music topics coming soon. Deuces!